Digging in the switch
Melky Cabrera
from the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, and he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from Martinez won't be in time. He's in safely at third. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose
and he takes ball
Ramirez.
1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Little tapper down the third baseline. Barehanded at his ankles. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. First delivery to him on the way. On attempt misses. The throw down. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Moustakas has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses. Ball 2. A man at third with 1 away. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting fourth.
So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. This is popped up. Paxton is there for it. 1 away. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Back up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. He gathers the throw. He beat it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Now a snap move over to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. J.D. Martinez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Now to the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And Sally will make the play here to retire the side. Standing in, Brad Peacock. 9-1-2 due up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brad Peacock becomes the first out of the inning. D. Gordon will stand in for the second time now. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped high in the air. Gordon is there for it. And that's the third out. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Andrelton.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, James Paxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackmon on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder,
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Late that time for a strike.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. First pitch of the at-bat.
Mike Moustakas.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Aaron Judge is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's George Springer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Catcher, Salvador.
Here's a high pop-up. Gordon is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again. Now some action out in the bullpen as the lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping in, Brad Peacock.
Brad Peacock.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, D. Gordon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First things first, here's a throw over. And another throw over. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And there he goes towards second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Pickoff move to second, and he will not get back to... Digging in for his second at bat.
Leading off for the All-Stars, first baseman George.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Left fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. He popped out in his first trip. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another shot now.
Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Molina gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strike. David Robertson enters to make him.
Your attention, please.
Ready to
Now
deliver.
pitching.
Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Beltre's gone for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Salvador Perez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Kipnis ranging into shallow right. He's got it one away. At the plate. David Robertson is getting his first plate. Number 35 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Moustakas. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Felipe Rivero is on to pitch from the bullpen now. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Right fielder.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. He had some really good late action on that. That slider right there.
Now here's the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina puts the tag on him. 1 gone. Striding in, Brad Peacock. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Shortstop. D. Gordon.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Kipnis is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Simmons is there for it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's D. Gordon now. Third trip to the plate
Leading
for him
off
here
for the
tonight.
All-Stars.
0 for 2 at this
Second
point.
baseman.
High in the air into
D.
shallow left center.
Gordon.
After it is Dickerson. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for
Your
another
attention,
shot, Aaron Judge.
Now coming in to
Corey
pinch
Dickerson will pinch
Corey
hit here, and he's the
Dickerson.
potential tying run. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Right fielder, number
He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this
J.D.
one.
Martinez.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In there, 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1. Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
George Springer.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.